Guys, this absolutely sucks. So this is probably going to be across 3 videos that you're going to see this little intro part. I messed up the audio, and of course, because I wanted my guy, my man, my dude, my main bro to be in the video with me on these 2 Ubisoft things, and then another video I did the Redfall video by myself, and the audio wasn't recording when I switched it back to the headphones in Redfall, and there's a double video because of the speaker's louder in the video, so you hear double audio, so it's going to be annoying. But you know, we had some cool things to say, so I still wanted to upload the videos as is. And in the editing process, I don't have them split up into multiple streams where I could just delete the audio at times and edit it, so it'd be better than reshooting it. And usually I shoot like 6 videos, so I don't go back and check if everything's good. Sometimes it's very rarely I do that, because usually I have everything set ready, I prepare beforehand. But this time when I switched audio to the speaker, I forgot that it's gonna pick up twice. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. You're gonna hear it in the video, but I hope that doesn't ruin the videos. And thanks for watching, guys. Love y'all. Peace. In this video we got 2 things today. We got the Rainbow Six Siege Elite Finca trailer, which is kind of like we're just checking out the Elite, and then we have the Far Cry 5 5 years later, 10 secrets and stories from behind the scenes. Far Cry 5 was literally one of the best Ubisoft games, bro. By far, bro. We were in there, co-op, freaking Jacob Seed. Wait, it was Jacob, right? That had the Only You song, bro. What were his killers called?
Oh shit.
Was it the Hunters?
Yeah,
Jacob and the Hunters.
I think it was. Yeah.
Bro, that shit, bro. One of the best Far Cry games. Besides 3. 3 is like the loved one, right? That everyone loved. I think I love 5. 5 way more though. All right, let's check out. Oh wait, what's my intro? Sending out a lot of love, and you guys have been saying you have not been getting my videos, but you've been subscribed for almost, it could be a year, months now. Guys, I need you guys to get me in the algorithm. That's the only way, guys. We gotta create it together. We gotta use the collective force of the Power Rangers. All right, let's go. Send out a lot of love as always. Finca's Elite. Ain't no way she gonna flip it like Hulk.
No, that was actually pretty solid.
It is pretty solid.
That was a pretty fire, yeah.
Let's run it back
I
again.
like that little cutscene.
I like the beat,
Yeah,
bro. The theme goes off. Yeah, the theme goes off. Okay, that was cool. The QCR XO prototype NHO2 Elite set, available since yesterday. Okay.
I wonder why they always put her with the mask on. Well, I get it because like her ability. But...
Wasn't she there during containment breach or whatever it was, and that's why? Or I don't know if that's 100%
yeah,
why.
that's like when they. Her and Lion.
Bro, bring back original Lion.
Yeah.
Nah, he was so much, bro. He was too OP. He was strong, man. Like, I think about like the ops coming out now. I don't know if there's been an op that came out where everyone was like, "Oh nah, this is broken." Like he was nuts, bro.
He literally could not even move.
Facts. Oh man, that Lion was awesome. The sheer fear it put in people when he was just on the team.
You'd hear those beeps.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, her fit's dope. I like the little jacket that they got, like this little like t-shirt type thing. That's pretty cool.
Like a combat medic type thing.
Yeah, she looks like a dope ass combat medic. But dope. I almost wish she did Hulk throw that off.
Yeah.
All right. Now on to the real video. part of it. Far Cry 5 years later. I gotta throw this in done. Here we go. If you guys don't know, Far Cry 5, if you have not played it, you need to play it. Especially the new, it's like they brought it up to 60 FPS now. Or like they revamped it or whatever. But yeah. So let's see. Let's see. 10 secrets and stories.
It's the 5th anniversary of Far Cry 5. You know, the one with the shovels. But there's some things you might not know about the game, like how the team was so dedicated to the details that they spent the night in a haunted hotel. Like how you very nearly didn't get to pet all the good dogs. Like how the game was originally going to end, spoilers ahead, and much more. Well, as a 5th anniversary
you could do that?
we
I
got
don't
the
remember that.
developers to share their stories about the game's development with you.
The most complex element we had to develop for a cinematic was the snot of the father in one of the last cinematic where he's so angry and pissed that he's
Oh, I remember that.
crying. In the scene when we shot it, it happened to the actor, and we were really struck and fascinated by that, and we said, okay, we need to have that in the game. Making that, the fluids, the elasticity, was kind of a big challenge actually.
Sometimes people underestimate the...
Wow, bro, that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
They had to go through like fucking rocket science drawing board shit to make the elasticity seem real.
of
That's
detail
kind of
that we
crazy.
put into these worlds, you know. What goes into a typical Montana road, so where are the stop signs placed, how many speed signs there are. Driving around these roads, you know, you get a feeling for it. The next reveal, the next mountain
See, that's
shape,
why it came out.
elevation, all of these details, even the asphalt, strangely enough, you know, Montana is very famous for a purple argillite, and this purple argillite tints the asphalt. So the color of the asphalt itself in Montana is not going to be the same color that you're going to find somewhere else. So little details like this that we try to infuse in the game to make it very unique.
When I initially
What you think about that?
Yeah, that's a good detail.
Yeah, I'm like big on map building. I love maps and games and how it looks and feels when you go into it. Like the game coming out, Flintlock. See the map dev ended up following me on Twitter because bro, I'm telling you, man, it's something about environments make the games come together.
Yeah.
That's cool. I think I'll always give Ubisoft that in Assassin's Creed and stuff.
Yeah.
Them bringing the cities to life and the like old historic places is dope.
They do good with the maps.
For sure. Yeah, that I like that. We going to Montana?
Argillite tints the asphalt. So the color of the asphalt itself in Montana is not going to be the same color that you're going to find somewhere else. So little details like this that we try to infuse in the game to make it very unique.
when I initially met about coming out to the project, we had this idea about setting the game
He's
in
the lead, right?
Montana and having to deal with the cult leader who believes at the end of the world is coming. I was like, yeah, cool. That sounds like an interesting setup for Far Cry. And the twist is, it turns out he's right. And I was like, what do you mean he's right? So yeah, it's the end of the world. The game's gonna end, with a nuclear apocalypse. And the last third, at this time, the last third of the game was meant to be played in this sort of like apocalyptic wasteland. And I was like, I don't even know how you're gonna build that, but that sounds cool. Like, I'm in.
You know how you can pet Boomer? I was standing behind our producer, and he was playing through the game, and there was a dog, and I was like, oh, why can't you pet that dog? So I went over to one of our guys who was managing the Shanghai team, and I was like, hey, can you check on this? And it turns out it was something that was super easy to do, and it was like, oh, do it. Like, whatever you need, and I was just like, I love dog petting. Yeah, and that's why Far Cry 5 is on canipetthedog.com.
Wow.
We had a lot of fun shooting the cinematics for the game. There was a lot of complexity in many of them. We had to build special rigs for the helicopter that's crashing down. One that could seem very simple at the beginning of the game is the walk. You capture the father and you walk through the camp. This is actually playable, so it's a cinematic around, but you're pushing the father and it's playable. That was so complex to make. I wanted the actors to be kind of on the edge, just like the cops would be at that moment.
Yeah,
And
that
I
shit
put
was
myself in
tense,
the position of
bro.
what would become a dog in the game. And when they were passing by, I barked like crazy to get a response from them. That was super fun.
That's a cool attention to
Things that
detail.
I most enjoy when I go back and play Far Cry 5 are the small elements related to the guns for hire. There's so much for those characters to interact with and talk about and give you depth in the world.
Hurt? When you say things sometimes, I wish I didn't hear you.
Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're heartwarming. It makes it feel like you're just hanging out with a bunch of friends. Sharky and Herc together, the two cousins who are just absolute morons in the conversations that they'll get into. The original intention was that they could hang out in the bar. It couldn't be built. We go the entire production knowing that these guys are never going to be able to. And then it's like when the game launches, you start seeing these things pop up on like Twitter, online social media, be like, oh my God, did you find the pizza place?
Someone on the team built a little pizza place where all the guns for hire would meet when you're not using them. And they would discuss, and it would be a blast. You would sit there, and they would be like, and they were really like exploiting the system we've created in a way that wasn't expected and not planned.
That's real.
That see, that's why Far Cry 5 is sick, bro. This level of development ain't even here anymore, bro. Some game like we need that back, bro. That's why I say like, yo, they should really hire a lot more of passionate players in the game to explain what made the games good, because that's sick that someone did that and it wasn't even planned. Oh man, I wish I and see, being honest, I probably wouldn't go back in the game to try to find this, but if I knew that's so clean, because I fucking love that. I love going to like see where all your like NPCs hang out, because it's supposed to be one big resistance. That's sick. Damn, that's cool.
Special coming from you, girl.
This type of passion ain't even in some games anymore. It's crazy.
Tracy, thank you.
That's all I wanted the entire time, was just hang out here with these characters.
Because mosquitoes always liked you so much better.
I don't think anyone on the narrative team had known, or maybe they did, no one told me.
Did you think eating all those pies was going to impress us?
Of course, you're only human. What?
And so we were kind of doing the assessment, and I know somebody was like suggesting, oh, hey, maybe we should cut some of the guns for hire, maybe we need to like shrink the scope. As a closer, that was one of the things I fought really hard against.
I was gonna say this. What does a project closer do? I'll read it.
Supports the development team in the last stage of production, making sure that the project is ready to be released on time and with quality.
As to the name, the project closer. Okay.
Because it would have really limited the amount of gameplay that the player had and the amount of attachments they had to the world. The team that was working on that, like, amazingly talented group of people, so I can't even comprehend some of the work that went on those systems, but I do know that the team was really passionate about keeping those systems together, so we fought really hard, and we shipped the game as it stands today, and I'm really happy with that.
For a lot of people in this production, authenticity was really, really important. So you start getting stuck into details. How do electrical connections are made from this house to this other house, and to the point where a lot of people are going to start challenging you. They're going to be saying like, people are not going to notice it. Why are we spending so much time? I think deep down inside we did it because we cared and because we knew that it was important, and that even if not a lot of people notice, it's still going to leave an imprint on them.
It's crazy because our annoying asses notice. We stopping and looking at shit, because it's like, it really is like the most, it's like appreciation for the most minute details in games. Like, especially if you go and watch my Left 4 Dead video and compared to Back 4 Blood, a lot of the little things they left out actually made the game a lot better than it was. Like, they took away some of the dismemberment, little details with like shadows, shell casings, little interacting with the environment things, and that if you do that, it's like it's weird, especially to do that with a next gen game that's supposed to be the one after it. Is there a game for you where that has happened, where they made a sequel and it was just like way worse than the original?
I feel like some of the Assassin's Creeds, I feel like when they started going to the RPG, they kind of started going downhill. But they made it work in their own way,
Yeah.
A lot of people still like it. But I feel like they should have added a lot of things they kept in the old games.
One of the ones you mentioned before too is like Elder Scrolls, right?
Oh yeah.
You said there was a lot more.
Yeah, in Oblivion and like Morrowind, that they didn't add in Skyrim, which I think would have made Skyrim like even more of a game of the year forever.
See, man.
Oh, rainwater.
So from the gamer side of things, we appreciate this type of art that's put into the game, because making sure the electrical wires go from each is purely art. It's purely art, and it's appreciated.
Drainage, don't get me started. This is extremely important, you know, like we have a saying, everything must flow. So if rainfall falls somewhere on the mountains, even if it's a Far Cry world, it needs to drain. It needs to follow the shapes of the terrain. And if it hits a road, there needs to be a culvert. No, that's really important. We gotta, everything has to drain.
The other thing that I love more than anything is the idea
This guy's
of
mustache.
the
See, I'm telling you, that's about to be me, bro. Just taking this all off, leaving the mustache, bro. I'm doing it after this video.
the stunt legend of Hope County. And that was another thing that we had to fight so hard to get in, because it was initially just the setup of like cool stunts that you can do with an ATV or a wingsuit or whatever. And we'd had the idea that, no, they should be sort of like a monument to like an Evil Knievel-esque stuntman and all of his escapades. We wanted to make sure it was fully voiced, like audio-wise, just very, very dry, giving you the story of completely ridiculous moments. We got it and recorded it, it was brilliant, and then the LDs didn't seem to understand what to do with it, and so you just click on it and the stunt would start and you didn't hear the story, and it's like, no. Like the whole point is you have to, I want the eagle flying out, the explosion, and then you need to hear the full story of Clutch's journey. They're like, okay, we'll play the whole thing, but then the music's just gonna loop and you're just gonna be like sitting there staring at the screen, listening to this speech, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna work. And for people that actually clicked on it and listened to the story, it's one of my absolute favorite moments.
The other one was Moose.
So much so that Clutch's story continues in the Mars DLC. Clutch eventually finds his way to Mars and conquers the galaxy and finds true love. So happy about that.
During casting, we had a weekend, we were in Los Angeles. There was a little room that was very heated, and we're focusing on John Cena. It was really uncomfortable, really heated. And then there was Seamus Dever that got the role, that came in and did the part, but he went all in. He started to remove his clothes, and we were very close, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But it was absolutely amazing, and he became John Cena.
They did so well.
Almost every single location in Far Cry 5 was inspired in great part by something that we saw on location in Montana. This hotel that we stayed at for a night, it's called the Boulder Spring Hotel, and it is represented in the game. In fact, you'll notice some really strange happenings once you enter. The reason for that is that the person at the desk told us that the hotel was supposedly haunted. One of the first things that I asked her is like, is there a room that's particularly haunted? And she said, yes, this room is particularly haunted. So I made sure I didn't get that room. And my friend had that room instead.
Boomer, peaches, or cheeseburger?
Boomer. I'm a very big dog person.
Peaches. Why is that even a question?
Just, I don't trust cats.
Boomer forever. It goes everywhere. It's difficult to get in buildings.
I had the bear. Yeah,
so it's cool
I used the
to
bear
understand
more.
that, if you need a support in the tight spaces, the dog.
I love
Play
the
Far
bear.
Cry 5 for free this weekend from March 23rd through March 27th on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And decide which Fang for Hire is right for you. Plus, enjoy the free update to a silky 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. The game will be on sale at a big discount for a limited time if you want to continue your adventures after the free weekend, or pick it up for a friend and invite them for a relaxing co-op vacation in beautiful Hope County, Montana. Safe travels.
Yeah, man. All right, man. What you think?
That was dope. Like all the details they added, from like the snot to like the environment, the wires, the water. It's just, they really put a lot of like effort into the game.
How do you feel about Far Cry now after seeing the behind the scenes? In terms of like if you had a ranking game list in your mind
Of like this one compared to other
games.
in the Far Cry series, or like other games in general. Like
Yeah, let's do that. Far Cry series first, then
Okay.
other games.
for the Far Cry series, I feel like I don't really remember Far Cry 3, but for this one, I feel like it would be like a solid 9 because there's like so much detail. Like without even knowing about all this, it's like you could see all the detail they put into it. And then
Yeah,
for
'cause
other games,
we literally got lost in the world. So yeah.
and like that was like Far Cry 5 was a game like you wanted to just do everything just because the game was so cool and fun to play.
We were
Like,
fucking fishing in
The
there. And
outpost, the fishing.
for real. So over Far Cry 4 too, because you played 4, right?
Oh yeah, 4 was like really fun, but yeah, I don't know. 4 was really good, but I feel like they really did make they just like leveled up when they made 5.
Okay, yeah. Now 5 over other games. How does it stack with everything knowing now with the detail in the game environment to other games? I don't know, when did this come? I don't remember when Far Cry 5 dropped, the year. It's 5 years, so 5 years ago from now.
They definitely were like they added a lot more detail than you see in games now. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like most games now just go for like looks, but they don't really go for details. Like they just want it to look like so like realistic and stuff, but they don't really put the details into the game.
Yeah, for sure. That's insane. You can, basically, what he said right there is so true. Without knowing everything that, like the secrets and everything, you can hop into the game and feel that they were like passionate about it, especially that walking sequence in the beginning when because you have to move the stick. Well, I don't think I played on PC. I played the next one after this, New Dawn, which was nah, bro. New Dawn was like, but New Dawn wasn't too bad. It just was like, I don't know.
But it makes sense. Like that was just to like throw it out there while they make Far Cry 6.
Yeah. I don't know about 6, how crazy 6 was. I never played 6 yet. I wanted, maybe. But yeah, what you were saying was when you hop in and that walking sequence, the dogs barking at the gate, making the cops were super tense. You can feel literally all of that when you're playing. It's extremely detailed. Like I love just driving on the roads, and something about the environment being well done and the roads being cool. You drove properly. Remember?
Yeah.
You would drive like right side of the road, like length, speed, man. The fishing was fucking fun too. I didn't do the challenges though. I never did those. The ones that.
Oh, like the races?
Yeah, did you do the
Yeah, I
races?
didn't do those. I think I did like 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, that's funny because I always avoid those in like every game, except for Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Watch
But it's
Dogs.
cool the detail they put into it for like the people that did want to do them.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. All right. Gonna sign us off. Buck. My fault.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. You know the drill. Much love in Moonlight. Peace out.